Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. We shall see how this reading goes. Be nice and tender, nice and gentle with me. What's gone on? I missed our date. Happy New Year, Laurie. I missed our date on Christmas Eve. I said I'll be on and I wasn't. And I'm in the process of healing. At the moment, severe healing. I don't want to go into where I've been. I've been in bed. But I haven't been able to do a reading. We're just going to take it nice and slow because I have to focus on like my breathing a little bit. But I was hoping that by putting a reading out and tapping into the energy to find out what the fuck's been going on. Because I've been kind of wiped out. A lot's happened during that time. Whew. Anyway, Happy New Year, guys. I hope you're okay. How are you doing, Laurie? Talk to me. Talk to me and then maybe I don't have to talk so much. Hey, Original. I only spoke to Original yesterday. Was it for the first time yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. In a while. It's haven't spoke to anybody. I can see the number synchronization 1010 and 5555. First time in ages. Original helped me with my healing yesterday when she was aware, when I made her aware that I was poorly. Anyway, a lot better today, but I'm still a little bit breathless. Hi Angie, hi Lucy, Happy New Year. I'm driving in rain to work, so just listening. It's raining outside. Laurie, me too, resting, ligament in knee is torn. Now, all I can say is I feel like I've got a ligament in my heart, in my chest that's been torn. It's okay, I've been checked over. There's nothing wrong with my heart or my lungs, and all my statistics are absolutely fine. My temperature's fine, blood sugar levels. So, but it's like the divine wanted me to know that it's not like, don't worry, you're not having a heart attack. You're not dying just yet. I believe I may have gone for a rebirth because it was quite dark. I had a high fever. I could say I've had it all thrown at me, and I've just tried to deal with it, but there was a point it was getting a little concerning. But I'm no longer concerned. So it kind of just brings me back to what's been going on spiritually, because I'd say like I'm suffering from like a broken heart. That's the only way, or it's mending. Sorry, Laurie, let me carry on. Me too, resting, ligament in knee is torn. Daughter mad at me and still not speaking to me. I'm having a tough go of it. You'll pass. I was going to say, you will pass go. Okay. You're not going to jail, directly to jail. Yeah, big tests. Definitely transition time. Definitely. See, just by speaking with you guys, it's kind of really lightened it, because I have had light within me and I've been focusing on the light, but I've been in the dark. And hallucinations, or are they hallucinations? Visions. It's just nice to be feeling a bit better. So, and I feel like doing a reading is helping to lighten my load. Should we have a look and see what's the cards want to say? It's interesting energy. So that's the energy of celebrating the Ten of Cups. But I feel the strength of the feminines here. So maybe the feminines are going through it. Or maybe the feminines are feeling it, because we have masculines here who are reaching out for the Ten of Cups. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Just reminds me of fire in the background here. We're through the fire. The waiting game is what came out. Out. The waiting game. Wheel of Fortune, card number 10. It's in that synchronisation, 10-10. Okay, I see it here as well. This feels the energy of the masculines actually reaching out to the light for support. With the waiting change. The waiting change? Waiting for, it's like a change in air. I'm going through it for sure. And what's quite sad about that is that you have to go through it alone. I felt rather alone when I was going through. I mean, my last reading was on, I've been poorly since early hours Christmas morning. I was very unsettled in bed and sharp pains, and I thought, am I having a bloody heart attack here? And then I was sick, and then from then it's been just turning into a fever, into I don't know, a lot's happened in like 10 days, should we say that? 11 days. And the energy of being on your own, going through it. And I said to Original yesterday, because I have received so many insights, so much clarity, but it was about, you know, we are born into this world, we do that journey on our own, and we die on our own as well. No one really does that journey with us. But I know that, especially when I was going through my fever stage, I was aware that I was like chatting to myself, and what I kept saying was like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm okay, I'm alright. But it was like someone was there. It's a death energy. Met quite a few lost souls, demons, in my dark time that I went through. Resting. Healing, that's what that card is. Resting, healing, rejuvenating. Now, I normally say it's a masculine on here, but it's quite a grey card, isn't it? But I feel there's all this assistance in the stained glass windows, stained glass. Well, they're figures. I kept seeing a lot of eyes staring at me, and I would just open up my eyes and kind of just stare back. They didn't scare me. I felt like I was sharing my light with them. Should we find out a bit more about this? Okay, temperance, balance. Balancing out the masculine, feminine energies. Just use this card here. Let's read about temperance. Major Arcana. The underlying energy is temperance. Now, major arcanas are when the divine has their hand in it. Okay. Major life events. Just stuck on the devil page, but the devil and the tower. Temperance. At a place where the water kisses the land, a maiden performs a mystical rite to restore spiritual harmony. Pouring water from a smaller vessel to a larger vessel is symbolic of the single soul being part of the great soul. As this pussy get outside, he's just crying all the time. I tried to say to him, it's okay, don't have to cry. But he actually came up to me earlier. Big black cat, big black fluffy thing he is. He's gorgeous. But he's just like, keeps crying. When we are in divine connection with all that is, we are in balance in our individual selves as well. The maiden stands in the waters of life, which flow from a common source to all parts of the universe. You too stand in that living stream. You too pour the offering of your spirit into the greater vessel of humanity. Doing so restores you to a perfect state of harmony, for you are honouring the commitment you made when you took human form. So that takes me to like the lost souls. But these lost souls, even though they look so sad, when I kind of came across them and I kind of just gazed at them and give them a smile, they did respond positively. As in, they gave me a smile back. I wasn't afraid of them. They're just lost. And scared. Okay, the keywords: mystical union, grace, connection to oneness, balance, and serenity. Okay. Let's go to these cards here. Oracle of Shadows and Light. Happy New Year, Moon Cookie. Happy New Year to the channel of love. Lovely to see you, Lucy. Cheers, everyone. Cheers, Moon Cookie. Lovely to be seen. First card here, Moon Cookie. Cheers. Cheers. Alive and kicking. Yes, we still are. Okay. Oracle of Shadows and Light. These feel nice and light, because I'm not afraid of the dark anymore. I swear, years ago, what I went through would have scared the shit out of me. And the things that I was seeing, but just, I was taken to like the, kind of like the devil energy. And devil is, well, it's just your fear. It's like, I'm not fearful of the devil or demons or... Angel of Time, working too hard. This is interesting. Because obviously when I'm taken like out of the equation, I have to like bear in mind whether or not it's of my own doing because I haven't rested enough. So Angel of Time, working too hard. Let's have a look at this message. About the Angel of Time, the Angel of Time looks very fierce and stern, and that's because you need to hear... Excuse me. It's because you need to hear her message. You see, if she appeared to you in a soft guise, it would be too easy for you to overlook her message and just continue on as if she had never visited. The truth is that you are forcing yourself beyond your energetic limits at this time, working too hard, self-loving and connecting with the universe way too little. Now, Original brought this up to me yesterday because she said to me, if you think before Christmas time, she was working a lot, helping others, and so she has actually picked up on that. And this part here, connecting with the universe way too little and self-loving. So I've had to most definitely love oneself, take care of myself, look after my own needs. Top priority at the moment is my healing. And connecting with the universe. So when we're too busy, we don't really take time out to connect as much as what we should be. So for about 4 days, I was just laying there. I couldn't even put on like a movie or listen to YouTube. My whole system could not tolerate that. So I was just like left in like this state of being in a daze, connecting. It was good. I feel like it's changed me. The only other time that I've picked up that I've actually, like, my energy is like really changed and shifted and noticeable was after I went on a cruise so that I could do the Abraham Hicks seminar. And after spending like a week at the seminar, when I came back, it was like my daughters are like, your energy is so different. Yeah, there had been a big shift in, like, I'd been calmed. So she has appeared to remind you of what it is you are turning your world into. One big machine where you are one cog in it. You are an important, soulful, beloved being, but the world of work is not going to end if you step away from its mechanism for a while. It's time, she says, for a time out. Will you listen? The Angel of Time speaks. I'm getting straight to the point here because someone really has to tell you. Stop giving so much to your work, all your time, your energy, your passion. Take better care of your health. This is the time to fulfill all those promises you've made to yourself but barely made even an effort to keep. Meditate, eat well, take up gentle exercise, and change unhealthy emotional patterns that are compromising your well-being. That's like a little tick list for me there. Meditate? Yep, ticked. Eat well? I was just eating fruit. It's all my body wanted. Was fruit. Take up gentle exercising. So I've been doing stretching. And also, like going forward, I want to incorporate more exercise into my daily practice. Should we say that? And change unhealthy emotional patterns that are compromising your well-being. These are the challenges you need to set yourself. Gaze into a candle's flame. Write down one true thing you love about all of your friends, and pay close attention to all the messages your body sends you. Then make the changes you know it needs. I thank you in advance, for a happy you makes the world a far better place. Divination message. Time for a break from mechanical, technical work is needed. Please take breaks from electronic devices like computers, cell phones, and even iPods, clocks, and watches. It is time to simply rest in nature's embrace. Swim in the ocean, float in a lake, walk in a forest, meditate in a cave. Camping, hiking, and gardening would be of most benefit at this time. That's interesting. It's a message from my daughter, but it's one I need to answer. And I did say to her that I may be live, but I would see a message, but not that I would be able to answer back. It's all good. It's time to unwind the tightly coiled springs. That's the feeling, maybe, of tightly coiled strings. And detach from the mechanics of the deadlines and immerse yourself in nature's time and truth. The angel of time tells you to do this now. Okay. I've got some new cards. Botanical Inspirations. My youngest daughter gave these to me as a present for Christmas. So, and she said to me, because the flower language cards that she done for me herself, she said because they're ruined because they're kind of smudged. When she laminated them, for some reason they kind of smudged. She says, so I got you these ones, because she knows that I like the flowers. I actually like the messages on these, so... let's have a look. A Sweet William. It's more the wording that's beautiful. Gallantry grants me a single smile. That's so nice, because that spoke about a happy you means like a happier world. And I feel, I was only saying to Original last night, I feel like I need my light back. My light's here, but I feel like I haven't smiled or felt really good in my energy for, well, best part, I suppose, of 2 weeks now. So Sweet William. Gallantry grants me a single smile. Sweet William small, has form and aspect bright, like that sweet flavour that yields great love delight. Angie, you said a lot of sinks. I emailed to my masculine this morning. It always amazes me. Thank you for your guidance, Lucy. That's why I love coming on, because I don't worry about what I say. I know that, oh my goodness, well, the synchronisations, but they're yours to own, aren't they? Own them. Sweet William. Sweet William, small and fawn, and aspect bright, like that sweet flower that yields great love, delight. Should we get another one? A primrose. Youthful love. If I had a single flower for every time I think of you, I could walk forever in my garden. Oh, the song that was coming through today was, you are so beautiful to me. Lily. Majesty and virtue. The lily is the emblem rare of many virtues, good and rare. We'll get one more from here. Crocus. Cheerfulness. It is spring again. The earth is like a child that knows poems by heart. The earth is like a child that knows poems by heart. And the bottom of the deck, Camellia, I think that's how you pronounce it, is destiny. It is not in the stars to hold our destiny, but in ourselves. Let's get some messages from heaven. And then I think I'm going to wrap up this reading with a message from the unicorns. Card number 25, changes can bring you new life and energy. We will hold your hand. Changes can bring you new life and energy. We will hold your hand. Next card. Card number 16. Trust, love, and appreciate yourself. Show respect for you. I feel like I need to read this one from the book. And that top card there was. You hear the pussycat outside. When you look in the mirror, say something nice to yourself. Your spirit friends remind you that if you want others to respect you, you have to first begin by respecting yourself. They say love yourself as we love you, totally and unconditionally. Okay. Card number 31. Problems that have held you back are being cleared. We are monitoring it. We most definitely are. Especially if there are health problems, they're being cleared. The Divine is most definitely monitoring it. Card number 31. There is light ahead. After a difficult period, you will now have a time of release and letting go. Your loved ones are keeping an eye on things for you. You can relax, knowing that better times are on their way. We will help take care of it for you. Better times are on their way. We will help take care of it for you. Magical unicorns. I am very tempted to get a roomy message. I also want to respond to my daughter though. Although I imagine that She'll realise that I'm on camera. Okay, we can have this card. Let go of stress. Don't take on other people's stress. Breathe it out now. Your body has been tense because the people around you are wound up too tight. This has made you think that you're the one who's stressed when it's really them. Stress has had some bad effects on you, such as making you feel angry or sad. You may have also had some trouble sleeping. Now is the time to do something about this. Stress can worsen things, so it's important to let it go. Breathe in a deep gulp of air and think about all the things that make you feel stressed. Then blow those things out, and the angels and unicorns will take them to heaven where everything is fixed. Stretch your arms and legs so that your body lets go of stress too. Now think of something that makes you feel happy. You can also talk to a friend, a pet, or your angels and unicorns. You don't have to feel stress, anger, or sadness. You have the power to choose your thoughts and feelings, and the unicorns hope that you'll choose to feel happy right now. Let's end with a Rumi message. Let me go and get 32:23 on the clock. Okay. Here's a card. Let love transform. Card number 14. We're letting love transform. Card number 14. Temperance. The spring of love arrives to transform the dust into a garden. The call is heard from the heavens to bid the wings of soul to fly. The sea becomes filled with pearls. The dry land receives the water of life. The stone becomes a ruby, and the body becomes all soul. Rumi. Love is my medicine, intelligent medicine. It takes death and makes it a passageway into greater life. What genius is this? A genius that will render anything and everything as a back. I clicked on. Okay. Sorry. Low power mode. I have found a bench upon which we may be seated, nay, not a bench, a love seat. It is carved of precious ruby. It sits under the gentle shade of an ancient tree that thrives in love's garden. Come sit with me, beloved, as we let the whispers of the great beloved penetrate our hallowed ears, carried upon the sweet afternoon breeze. As the sun begins to set, the colours become vibrant, even if we are deaf to the beloved's tender whispers. Got a question mark from my daughter now. We shall not be blind. We shall be captured by the vivid display of the beloved's artistry and be transported into peace. This oracle comes to you as a living spiritual gift. Whether you realise it or not, you have triumphed. I like that because it was 3 of Cups with a 10 of Cups. 3 of Cups is about you, celebrating. You have blossomed, succeeded, cast aside that which was unworthy, and taken up love's way. How much delight there is from all those that walk this way of love, of life, to find another precious companion in their midst. You are welcomed into this world where love finds a way. There is nothing impossible for love. It is not bound by the mind. And because of this, all manner of miraculous grace works through it in endless creative variety. The great beloved is a show-off, creating with such genius as to be breathtaking. Were we able to remain always in the heart, we would be constantly breathless. That's what I feel like. In a fit of appreciation and awe so great, truly, there would not be even a sliver of emptiness through which fear could enter. What does this mean? It means an avenue for divine fulfillment has been found. You are being given the power for spiritual success. Your heart's yearning shall manifest itself, but you must comply according to the law of love. What does that mean exactly? Do not attach yourself to the form that your resolution and success shall take. Why would we seek to limit love's creative genius thus? No. Instead, trust that it will be magnificent perfection, literally the work of great genius. Detach yourself from expectations of timing. The harvest will be at the best time, when the ripeness is just right, so utterly juicy and sweet. You shall know with certainty that this was the best way. Not a moment sooner would have been perfect, nor a moment later. Absolute trust is the best way to adhere to the law of love. This gives you rather some energy to spare, perhaps that might have otherwise been engaged in perpetuating worry or doubt. Well, I am so happy to see that you are twiddling your divine thumbs and wondering if you are not going to worry. If you are just going to surrender and trust, then what exactly will you do with yourself? Well, of course, you can just live your life, but perhaps you may want to dance barefoot and wild with me upon the cool sand at midnight under the fullness of the harvest moon. We're going to leave it there. Above all else, I trust love. Right, guys, I'll catch up with you soon. Until then, take care. Much love.